She wants to do this now. And whatever Franci wants, Franci gets. Because she's such a good girl. Yes, you know, honestly, just before I bring her up here, I gotta say, I think she would be a wonderful child to have. And if I get a choice in my next life, you're going to be my child. I think she'd be a great kid. And if I come back as a man, you'll be my wife.
Okay, that's enough.
That's all. Okay. Great, Franci, you have. Please put your hands together.
I should have quit when I was ahead. Okay. Okay, so I have here, and I did decide, I have two books from a collection of books that we have thanks to Candice James, because she's been a judge for a contest, and she gave us about this many books. And so going through them alphabetically, I'm now to M and P, and I've got, what did I decide? This is the one for Jody. What Became My Grieving Ceremony by Cara Lynn Morgan from Thistledown Press. So would you come up and Janet, did you get your photo yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Yes.
So thanks, Jody. And so you have a book, but be careful. There are very expensive bookmarks in there. 4 bookmarks, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
And right, so we have our check for $15 from our class and the City of New Westminster, and now for and also $15 each from our collection today. Thank you. And we're able to give $5 to our servant, Chris, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't also tip very generously. And now for Sasha Wiley, 2 Tragedies in 429 Breaths by Susan Padden from Brick Books, with the same valuable bookmarks. And now, okay, pleasure. And because Candice gave me the books, I can't just give her back one of them. She maybe kept her favorites, I think so.
No, I didn't. I gave it all away.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, well, it could have been selective then, but you said I could keep my favorites too.
Yes, because you're a good girl.
But so I have for you a book by. That was a secret I was supposed to keep. One of my favorite poets is Winona Baker in Nanaimo. Now, she is not their first poet laureate. That is Beth Naomi Waken. That's another story. But I often confuse the two. And Winona Baker is famous because she won a trip to Japan with a translator and all of that for a haiku.
Wow.
Yes. So here we have her not-so-star-letting woman, light and humorous poems from Red Cedar Press. And also, I have for you, that wasn't important, it wasn't mine, it dropped. I made for you, remember the painting that got damaged?
Oh, what Janine destroyed.
We were at the same art show, and one of Candice's paintings ended up like it had been stabbed with a spear. And she gave it to me, and I'm a paper cutter. I told you, I can save it.
You repurposed it.
I repurposed it, that's exactly true. And I love my paper cutter. So I made bookmarks, which are attached to these cards, all individually, and I'll give that back to you.
Was that?
So they're birthday cards or thank you cards or blank cards, or you could sell them, whatever.
This is really
But they're signed on the back, reuse FL CJ. CJFL.
Cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. I was looking at this. I've not heard of Winona Baker, but as soon as I heard the word Baker and Franci said some words about her, I thought, gee, I wonder if she's related to Mary Baker Eddy. Does anybody know who Mary Baker Eddy is?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was Mary Baker, but okay.
A man that lived in our apartment building the last one we were in he went to that church, whatever that was.
Yeah.
It's a church of,
Oh, yeah.
it's not Scientology, it's
Christian Science.
Christian Science, I think that's it, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's right across from Century House. That's where he went. He gave me a book by Mary Baker Eddy, which I started to read, and it was very good, but then I got busy and never finished it. So perhaps Winona is an offspring. I thank you for this, Franci. It's a book I haven't read, someone I haven't heard of, and everybody needs a bit of humor in their life, so thank you for that. We have open mic. I'm going to start it off with a poem I like, because I think this touches a lot of lives. Alzheimer's. I might be getting it. I don't think so, but you know, if I do, I'm going to enjoy it. Just like I'm enjoying going deaf right now. I am having fun with that. But, you know, somebody says something and I don't hear it right at all, and I say, what? And I get such a kick out of it, because how did I hear it that way? So I'm going to have fun with everything, even if I get Alzheimer's.
Alright, go girl.
Let's forget to have fun with it. So this one is called Dried Flowers of Youth.
Nice.
Dried flowers of youth, crushed between pages, forgotten utterings of ancient sages. A whisper and scream and the drama between, life unraveling at the seam. A young man running through early chapters, hobbling toward final ever afters. You leave this world more every day, finally facing your yesterday, slowly slipping and sliding away into that nether world, your elusive prey. And oh, that I could follow you there, and leave behind this worry and care, to build with you sandcastles on the beach, in that world you visit, when you're out of reach. Whispers and memories of your sweet song, when you were young, when you were strong, before the years made your bones ache, before your hands started to shake, before you had to be wheeled in a chair, before time left you nothing to spare. Dried flowers of youth are crumbling now, gracing the stage in their final bow. Your frailty of heart will soon set you free, and far, far you'll fly away from me, to a place where streets are paved in gold, where dreams cannot be bought or sold, where music never ceases to play. It will call to you softly and take you away. And as you leave this world behind, the best part of me will become undefined.
Oh my God.